Good morning, YouTube. It is it is Wednesday, November, I believe 5th, and just decided I want to record a little video for y'all showing y'all what I eat in the day and go through a little arm and shoulder workout. But yeah, late start to the day. If I'm being honest, I've been coughing all fucking night, so just slept kind of like shit. But yeah, about to go through my morning routine right now. Just opening the blinds, and right now what I'm gonna do is what I like to do when I first wake up is go outside and get some sunlight in my eyes, get some early easy steps in, and just lock in for the day, get my mind right, and then and yeah, I think today I might go do some client check-ins somewhere else that's not my home office, just because it's just getting boring of it. So, and then from there we'll go to the gym. I'll show y'all my little pre-workout meal right now, or here in a few minutes, and then yeah, like I said, go through a quick arm or shoulder and arm day for y'all, and then just show y'all my meals. But yeah, right now going for a walk, come back, read some scripture, pray a little bit, and then we'll get started. And just like that, a morning walk, sunlight in the eyes, I feel great now. It's kind of crazy how that happens. Like, I woke up feeling like so joggy. My throat still hurts and shit from coughing, but hey man, that sunlight and that walk, you can't beat it. So like I said, now I'm gonna get ready for actually I'm about to read and pray real quick, and then I'm gonna make a quick meal, and I think I'm going to do some client work at this coffee shop by my gym, and then just go straight to the gym after that, and then come back after the gym, or at the gym, then record my lift, go through all that on how I structure a good shoulder and arm day, and then come back, film some more content, some reels and everything, and then I have some calls. I have a call with my coach, and then yeah. But right now I'm gonna show y'all how I make my cream of wheat pre-workout meal. Alright, so very simple. I have 2 packs of cream of wheat, which is it's gonna be this brand right here. Very simple. 2 packs of that. 1 scoop of a protein powder. So for me, I'm gonna use I have Rise Jet Puff. This one been pretty good so far. 1 scoop of that, and then I'm gonna add half a banana, which is about 50 grams of banana, and then I'm gonna be a little dangerous and add some frozen blueberries, which I've never done before. So, and then top all that off with about 10 grams of honey for extra carbs, and that's the meal. Here, I'll show y'all the finished product right now. All right, so finished product is done. Here we have cream of wheat. I added some, like I said, frozen blueberries, which I never do. So I'm gonna see how that is. But also, I forgot to tell you an important ingredient that I use on a lot of my meals, and that's gonna be this one right here. Stevia, total game changer. Like it changes anything that's like normally like not as sweet, obviously, and makes it like actually pretty edible. I add that thing into like Greek yogurt, obviously smoothies. Honestly, you can put that. I put that in my PB Fit when I make my rice cakes in PB Fit. It's been a total game changer for me. It makes like those boring TikTok meals you'll see on TikTok, obviously, and actually make them taste like the real thing. But yeah, guys, about to finish this meal up real quick, and then go and get ready for the gym. We got our pre-workout mix. It's just a high stem pre-workout, creatine, electrolytes, and I believe that's it. So, but yeah, electrolytes have for sure changed the game. It's like putting fresh oil into your car, so system feels nice and good. I swear, after I started drinking electrolytes before my lift, I felt like I was recovering way faster on all my sets, all my reps. Everything felt smoother, and I just felt way more focused. But yeah, guys, better go to the gym right now, and then do some cardio, then head back, and finish up with some client check-ins already. So just gonna work on some content creation for y'all, and then go from there. So see y'all at the gym. All right, so first exercise we have here. So like I said, today is shoulders and arms. I always want to start off with my heaviest, and it's usually going to be the compound movement of the day. So today, this would be a shoulder press, working on the front delts, having a little bit of triceps as well. It's going to be a warm-up set. Now I'm going to be working within the 6 to 10 rep range. I find this rep range to be the most beneficial for hypertrophy for me, because especially going to be during this time of a cut, to where I'm just trying to maintain muscle. But so the way I structure shoulders and arms is very, very simple. I hit all 3 parts of the delts in all 3 separate exercises. So 1 front delt, 1 mid delt, and 1 rear delt. Obviously this one's gonna be my front delt movement. And then next I like to also, of course, incorporate, we have biceps as well. So I'll do a front delt right now, and then the next I'm gonna do a bicep movement. Depending on the day, I'll either do 2 or 3 bicep movements, and then I'll also do between 1 or 2 tricep movements. So usually shoulders and arms are gonna be my quickest day when it comes to just overall time duration of the whole lift. Excuse my cough, by the way. They're all going to be within that same 6 to 10, 6 to 12 rep range, hitting at or 1 rep near failure. And I'm going to do each exercise for 2 sets. And all of them will be tracked. And I've done all of them before at this gym, so I already have it tracked on what I need to hit, to at least know that I'm either maintaining my weight or I'm getting stronger, which is obviously going to be the goal every time. But with that being said, this is going to be my first working set here on shoulders. Real quick, let's just see what I did last time so I know what to beat. So I need to hit at least 9 reps to maintain. But of course, we're not aiming to just stay average. I really hope this music doesn't fuck up the YouTube. Fuck. Okay. That was 10. That was fucking tough. I thought I was about to get stuck at 7, to be honest, because I was feeling gas. My triceps were taking over for sure. All right. 1 rep PR. Really can't beat that. Just shows you the importance of of eating carbs before a lift, because back then I would have for sure I've been getting weaker on my lifts. Fuck, that shit got me. So this is where I see people mostly mess up, is going to be them not lowering the weights after the first working set, because after the first working set you're going to be, of course, more fatigued. And if you're able to hit more reps on that same weight as that first working set, that usually means you didn't warm up properly, and you kind of not wasted, but that first set really isn't going to count, because your first set of every workout should be your strongest, and that's why you should always work on your most weakest lift, if you will. But I like working on my front delts first, because, like I said, I mean, front delts are, now we have incline curls. Like I said, these are definitely staples of mine. I mean, being 6'3" is cool and all, but trying to fill out your arms and legs, your limbs basically, are going to be pretty annoying. But these have definitely been a staple. Either I do cables or I do dumbbells. In my opinion, I think cables are going to be the best if you have them. But with that being said, here's my first set of a new weight. See how this feels. Fuck. Damn, this machine feels a little more rusty. I don't know what it is, but that was six reps for sure on the low range, so we're gonna drop the weight pretty decently. The next set, it's gonna be my last set, of course. Y'all know, 2 sets till failure has been my bread and butter for a minute. Cable lateral raises, really working on that stretch from the bottom, and then just right here forward, slow on the eccentric, then explode. As for like my tempo of my reps, I like a nice 2 count on the eccentric and then explosion up. That's for about all my lifts. I like to do that for. So chest press, 1, 2, and then explode. Curl, 1, 2, explode. But all right, it's gonna be my first set here. Let's see if I can hit PR here. Excuse my sniffling. Getting fucked up by allergies right now. Fuck, man. Could not beat it. Good, but hit the same rep as last time though. Damn, that sucked. I really wanted that one. Sometimes if I'm feeling it, I'll add 1 extra set if I feel like I have more in the tank on certain muscle groups on that day. But not today though, because I didn't sleep that well, so I don't need to over-exert myself and then just be behind on recovery. Because the goal is to have a good balance between stimulus and recovery. Because last thing you want to do is still be sore or fatigued on the next the next cycle of your split, because then you can't perform as well, and then you kind of just like wasting that time because you're not even recovered yet. So then you'll either need an extra rest day, or that's basically it. So that's why you don't ever want to over-exert yourself. But weirdly enough though, sometimes if I don't, let's say, hit at least the same rep as I did on the last cycle of my splits. So for example, here I had 7 reps. Oh, sorry, I did 8 reps last week. Right now I did 8 reps again on the same weight. But sometimes, for some reason, on the second set, I'll hit a PR. So it's not always a first set PR. It could be a second set PR. And that, of course, is going to still be a win. All right. Now we got our tricep movements. I'm going to try and take off the pump cover just because it's about that time. Just gotta do this real slow. Oh man. All right. Arms looking good. All right. So it's gonna be a tricep push down. It's gonna be working more of this part right here. If I was to do overhead, I'll be working more of the back part of the horseshoe. But right now I'll be working on this front part. This is how we do it. Let's go get a little closer here. So make sure you have your elbows either in front of you or in the side of you, and just push it straight down. Very easy. Ooh. That's right. That's why I do single arms, because my left arm's elbow is like my biggest op, so I have to do single arm. Because right now I just did about 2 reps less than my right arm, so it's a weak point that I gotta look out for. Oh man, gasp. But arms are looking decent. All right, we got overhand easy bar curls. Y'all know the drill. We got 2 sets, aiming for that 8 to 6, or sorry, the 6 to 10 rep range right now. And of course, PR from our last time we did this one. That was 8 right there. Notice how I still take a good breath on like those last reps, because remember, we're not trying to chase cardiovascular failure, we want muscular failure. So taking a little breath in between reps in the end is always bad. But no, that was tough. I love these though. Works on your forearm and the outer part of your bicep. Call it your brachialis. Alright, I got one more set, and then we're going to finish off with rear delts, and then do a little bit of cardio. Then I'll see y'all after my post lift meal, which is going to be here in about a couple hours, right before my team call with my coach, and then we'll get into it. All right, now we have our last exercise of the day, rear delt flies. I can see that. All right, here we go. Rear delts have been a biggest weakness, I feel like, of everybody's, but definitely mine, because my upper back has overall just been lacking. So been hitting these at least twice a week now. Oh, here we go. Hey, come on. Fuck. Could not PR there. Woo. Getting a little sweat going on. All right. Broke even there. I'm telling y'all, if I don't track y'all's lifts and you get demotivated from working out, this will help you for sure stay motivated. Because the goal of being the purpose of, sorry, I'm fucking catching my breath still. If you want to keep on being motivated, you want to keep on setting small goals every day. Not just set, but of course hit small goals every day. That way you can actually adhere to the bigger goal in the long run. All right, we are back home after our lift. I'm a little bit late behind on time right now. I have a meeting here in 1 hour. I have to go pick up real quick some food and some allergy medicine because I am fucking dying out here. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna show y'all one of my go-to meals that I have been eating for like probably about 1.5 years. It is gonna consist of the Real Goods chicken brand chicken tenders or chicken nuggets, depends on whatever I get. I find this to be the easiest time-consuming way to fit in my macros while not having to worry about cooking chicken or microwaving ground beef or anything. Like it's always baked fresh. And but yeah, I'm gonna hop in the shower real quick, show y'all how I make this. There's a lot of ways you can make this kind of meal. You can either put it in you can either eat it by itself, honestly, with just like some low-calorie condiment sauce like G Hughes or just hot sauce. Or if you're like me, today I think I'll only eat just 2 meals, which is going to be that cream of wheat that I showed y'all this morning, and then just this meal. Basically, it's just like a big chicken tender, chicken nugget salad. So it'll be just the salad. It'll be lettuce, tomato, Real Goods chicken. I had about half a serving of Greek yogurt just to get it like a little creamier, if you will. And then I'll add some condiments as well, some either barbecue sauce, maybe some low-calorie ranch. and hot sauce. I have pickles too, so you know, lettuce, tomato, pickles as a base, chicken on top, condiments, Greek yogurt, and then I'll stir it all up. So it'll look kind of messy, but it'll taste great. Yeah, there's really no way to make it look that appetizing, but it tastes great. And I just put that in a fat bowl, and I get full. It's I'll show you all the macros and the calories on that right now, or whenever I get back. But yeah, I'm about to get on my call. I usually eat during my call, so I gotta hurry up and get that finished up. But yeah, I gotta run. It's rush hour right now, so let's get to it. So here's the base, like I said, for my chicken tender, my chicken nugget salad. So it's gonna be, of course, lettuce, tomato, and pickles. Next, we're gonna wait for the chicken tenders to be done, add the Greek yogurt, and then I'm gonna add some G. Hughes sweet and spicy barbecue sauce, and then we'll stir it all up, and then that'll be it. But right now I'm in my meeting, so I'll see y'all later. All right, y'all, chicken nuggets are done. So go ahead and gonna lock these in, or put these in the bowl. I'm gonna have a half serving of non-fat Greek yogurt. Here are the macros: 45 calories, 9 grams of protein. Really can't beat it. Same kind of stats for here. I'm gonna add some cheese as well, some fat-free cheese. I mean, you really can't beat the macros on any of these. I mean, 45 calories, 9 protein. Gonna throw these in. By the way, this is the brand that I use. Like I said, real good chicken. I mean, I eat these probably way too much, but they're just so convenient. I have not gotten tired of them yet. And like I said, I'm probably gonna add about 3 or 4 servings of G. Hughes sauce. They have really good sauce. I like their sweet chili sauce. That one's pretty fire. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, stir it all up, and then do some client work real quick, and then that'll be it for tonight. So y'all stay tuned. If you haven't already, watch my VSL. I I go through a step-by-step guide on everything I do, from nutrition, training, recovery, mentality, everything like that, on how I got from 300 plus pounds to where I'm at right now. It should be the first video on this page, so go ahead and make sure you watch that if you haven't watched it already. But yeah, guys, I'll see y'all in the next one.